In the darkest corners of the Cold War, sanity often took a back seat to pure, unadulterated terror. Amidst the race for bigger bombs and faster missiles, one project pushed the boundaries of engineering, strategy, and even humanity itself. This was Project Pluto. Not just a weapon, but a concept so chilling, so audacious, it threatened to rewrite the rules of warfare and potentially end the world. The year was 1957. The Cold War was escalating, and the United States sought a weapon that could penetrate any Soviet air defense. Their answer? A nuclear-powered ramjet cruise missile. The concept was simple, yet terrifyingly brilliant. Instead of carrying nuclear fuel, the missile was the nuclear fuel. It would be launched by rockets, reaching supersonic speeds. Once fast enough, air would be rammed into its engine, compressed, and then heated to extreme temperatures by an onboard, unshielded nuclear reactor. This superheated air would then be blasted out the back, propelling the missile to Mach 3.5, over 2,600 miles per hour at low altitudes. But building such a device presented engineering challenges that bordered on the impossible. The reactor, dubbed the Tory-II, was designed to operate at over 1,300 degrees Celsius. It contained 500,000 ceramic fuel elements, each hollow and designed to heat the air rushing through. The major problem? This reactor was unshielded. This meant anything flying below or behind the missile would be irradiated. Its exhaust would literally spray radioactive fission products across the landscape. Imagine a low-flying jet raining down atomic waste wherever it went. The very act of it flying was an act of war. The mission profile for Project Pluto was even chillinger than its design. After launching from the sea, it would cruise at Mach 3.5, skimming the treetops, flying under radar. It was designed to carry not one, but up to 16 hydrogen bombs. It would drop these warheads on multiple Soviet cities, one after another. But the mission wouldn't end there. After delivering its payload, the missile itself, still highly radioactive and traveling at supersonic speeds, was intended to simply continue flying. It could be reprogrammed to crisscross the Soviet Union, using its sheer kinetic energy and radioactive exhaust as a final devastating weapon. To test such a monstrous device, the US chose one of the most remote and desolate places on Earth, Jackass Flats in Nevada. Here, they built an unprecedented test facility. A 10,000-foot-long rail track, powered by compressed air, was constructed to simulate the incredible airflow of a ramjet. In 1964, the Tory-IIC Reactor, the heart of Pluto, was successfully tested. It ran for 5 minutes at full power, heating atmospheric air to extreme temperatures. It was a staggering engineering achievement, confirming that the nuclear ramjet concept worked. The terrifying machine was viable. But the true terror of Project Pluto wasn't just its payload or its radioactive exhaust. The sheer kinetic energy of a Mach 3.5 object skimming the Earth would create a continuous rolling sonic boom. This wouldn't just shatter windows, it could kill people from the sheer force of the pressure wave. Imagine an aircraft so powerful, its very presence meant guaranteed death and radiation sickness for anyone unfortunate enough to be in its path, friend or foe. There was no real way to test this without devastating a massive area. The collateral damage before any bombs were even dropped was astronomical. Today, the desolate landscape of Jackass Flats holds the rusting, radioactive remains of the Tory-IIC Reactor, a chilling monument to a weapon that almost was. Project Pluto remains a stark reminder of the Cold War's darkest ambitions, a testament to what humanity could engineer when pushed to the brink of annihilation. It was a weapon that defied common sense, a flying crowbar designed to bludgeon an enemy into submission. Perhaps it's a testament to our enduring, if sometimes fragile, sanity, that some nightmares, once conceived, are ultimately deemed too horrific even for war. The silence of Jackass Flats speaks volumes about the project that almost made the unthinkable fly.